What is good with y'all boys? YouTube is Boogie, and welcome back to another video. Yes, back with another banger. Now check this out, man. We finna react to the dumbest pigs of all time. Yes, sir, the dumbest police officers of all time. Right now, what are pigs known for? They're known for being in the field, rolling around in the mud. But we finna be reacting to the ones that need to be defunded because they stupid. Anyways, man, we on the road to 500 subs. Don't forget to like my video, man. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all for tuning in and react to this video with your boy. Check my shirt out. You feel me? Got Scooby Gang in there, John. Y'all see that? You hear me? Yes, sir. Anyways, we finna go ahead and get straight into this video, man. Hey, let's go. The dumbest police officers ever. Now, it's usually the criminals that be the dumb ones, bro. So, nigga, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to see what these cops is on, bro. See how these blue collar workers moving, man. Cause you know they entitled. You know they swear they like that. All right, we got it up here. Let's get it. Make sure y'all can see this. Oh, hold on. Let me plug in my. Cannot forget that. We cannot forget that. Oh my gosh. Okay, I think we straight in, bro. Are you straight? We good. We good. Alright, bit.
Police department!
Let's get it, man.
Open the door! We're coming in!
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I haven't seen this video, but I've been watching like a lot of body cam footage videos of like criminals getting caught shoplifting and like people think they shouldn't be arrested and they argue and stuff.
We all make mistakes. It's what makes us human and allows us to grow, evolve,
so I'm intrigued, man. I'm intrigued.
But the cops in today's video made such huge blunders that they deserve to wear the title of dumbest police officer ever.
Hands up. Do not release the dog with his hands up. Do not release the dog with his hands up. Don't. Do not. Get the dog off of him.
Whoa, we already off to a poor start.
Members of law enforcement have authority over our well-being, our freedom, and even our lives. So when they make a dumb mistake,
imagine getting bit by a dog, though, fam. That's like, bro, that's like next level, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
However, reality is never
bit by a dog. The amount of
sometimes cops
pounds
do
of force
really
they have in
stupid
that
things,
fight,
and they get away with it. Will that be the case in today's lineup of dumbest cops? Let's
I
find
wonder
out.
what's her name on here. That one cop. Y'all don't know what I'm talking about. She in my not my city, but she in my state. She got choo choo ran on her. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? She ended up getting released.
This is Samuel Scott Jr., a black man who had the audacity to call the cops.
You just made the list.
Stolen. And what did the cops do? They figured he was the suspect, so they arrested him. But let's take a step back and start from the beginning. On November 13th, 2018, Samuel Scott Jr. was visiting his aunt. Once he left her house at around 5:40 p.m., he noticed his 2006 Jeep Compass was missing, so he called police to report it being stolen. Several police vehicles converge at the scene, and Scott is
flexible financing for healthcare, and more of what life throws your way.
Come on, man. They're not even gonna let me skip the ad.
detained and handcuffed.
We straight, man.
Put your hands behind your back. 432. It's 10 right now. I'm gonna explain to you in a minute.
Have any of y'all been arrested or detained? Let me know the reason why down below. Comment down below. I feel like there's a lot of bullshit that be happening though, like when people get arrested for like misdemeanors and stuff like that, bro. They be sitting in that kind of jail for a minute, bro. So some people do, a lot of people do, you know, which is probably one of the many things about the justice system that is corrupt. Prosecutors getting paid for you to sit into office, like that's so fucked, bro. Like that needs to be changed, bro. Like, why is the prosecutor getting paid for me to just sit here, bro? Like, whether I'm guilty or not, like it didn't even go through, and I'm just sitting here.
Well, one is an ID and one is a driver's license. Are you gonna take this?
You know how they did Kodak, man, in jail. Y'all seen that? See how they was treating my man.
I'll let you know what's up, okay?
Alright, but
Hats off to Mr. Scott for taking all this so lightly. His kids could have seen their dad through the window, and it could have traumatized them for life. He explains that he left them at his cousin's house and then walked back here. But wait, there has to be something else, right?
Is it
Because
just
this
me?
just doesn't make sense. Here's the backstory. Officer Jonathan Guzman, the one who you watch put Mr. Scott in handcuffs, actually saw his car going 20 miles per hour over the limit. So, he followed it. He witnessed the driver crashing into another vehicle and then fleeing the scene. He didn't see the driver's face, but described him as a 6'2" heavy-set black male wearing a white tank top and fleeing the scene. And that really resembles Mr. Scott, right? Who had a white undershirt, not a tank top, beneath the t-shirt. When the officers explained to Mr. Scott he looks like the suspect, he has a clever response.
I'm telling you guys that I can confirm where I was, and I can even confirm my activity.
Alibi.
I recently logged off of the VPN at my job.
Okay. At what time?
Roughly before I came over here, before I called you guys.
Dog, is it just me or is it every time y'all be seeing police, bro? Like, they don't even have to be doing nothing, bro. Like, I instantly get goosebumps, bro. Like, I do not feel safe, bro. Like, I just feel like every time I see a cop, like, they up to no good. And that's sad, bro. What does that say about the cops and their reputation and how they treat citizens, man? I don't know about where you guys are from, but where I'm at, bro, the cops real petty. For sure. Real petty.
If you want, like I said, we can go. Like, I had my kids and stuff like that, dropped them off, came over to say hi, and I went. I mean, I don't know what happened. I mean, like I said,
I don't be
know
feeling
people
safe
that's
at
across
all,
there,
bro.
over here, all
Like,
over
is it just me?
I don't know what happened.
We often come upon situations where police officers just fail to recognize and acknowledge signs and information. Mr. Scott's story sounds perfectly reasonable and plausible. It's more than likely that another man who resembles Mr. Scott in stature could have stolen his car. So why wasn't any of this taken into account? Instead, not only do they detain Mr. Scott, but also decide to arrest him.
My car just
Cause he black, bro. That's like, you know what I'm saying? Them cops think everybody, all of us look alike anyway. You know what I'm saying? So
I mean, why would I call the police? I mean, I called because my car is stolen. I mean, how many of my kids are gonna get home? My pillow, my work ID, my work stuff, all of that stuff is in there. Why would I? That's why I'm like, why am I in handcuffs? If I'm calling them and I'm.
Alright, just give me a second, okay? I'm gonna open the window so he's behind them.
Again, the cops fail to acknowledge that any of this could be true. For that reason, these cops are some of the dumbest cops ever. Or if they're not dumb, they're just evil. Listen to what this cop says when Mr. Scott tries to explain that he's a decent human being.
no, never.
One of my good friend of mine is like City of Miami, Dennis Jackson. He's been my pastor, my auntie retired City of Miami police officer.
You never been arrested before?
No.
Sure about that?
Yeah. Never been arrested. Ex-military.
What? Are you sure about that?
Yeah,
Do
like,
you
what a
need any more
douchebag.
proof that this was a prejudiced
Talking about-
induced arrest?
Oh, for sure.
It's like this dumb cop
For
cannot wrap his
sure.
head around the fact that this man has not been to jail before. It's ludicrous. Soon after, Mr. Scott was
it's close
arrested and
enough.
charged with leaving the scene of the accident, false reporting of a crime, failure to carry a concealed weapon license, and possession of marijuana. All the charges were later dropped, but Mr. Scott took matters into his own hands and filed a
Civil
lawsuit
suit.
against the city of
Yes.
Miami
Oh,
and the
God.
5 dumb cops who were involved in his
Oh, my
arrest.
soul, I would've
His
been
lawyers
civil
asking
suit.
for
I would've been
$500,000 in
paid.
damages.
Yo,
This
hey.
is California. The
I would've
sum
been
would be
so
triple.
paid, bro.
In case you don't know
I
what
would've
I'm
just been
talking
for sure.
about, check
For sure,
out
that's
our
all.
video
I would for sure.
entitled
I would
When
even
a
be for
Suspect
sure.
Sues
If
Cops
I knew I
and
was up for
Actually
sure.
Wins.
I'm not even
Not
finna
all
argue,
dumb
bro.
cops
Like, they
harm
finna get
innocent
paid, bro.
civilians.
Go ahead.
Some do
Detain
it
me,
to
take me to
themselves,
jail, bro.
like
Do whatever
these
you gotta do.
TikTok star wannabes.
This Orange
Wannabes.
County Sheriff's deputy has been punished for a video she posted on TikTok. Yet, despite the punishment, she continues to create new videos while wearing her uniform.
Well, she
The
can't
punishment
dance in her
came down
uniform?
when her supervisor apparently
not
saw her
professional?
streaming on TikTok Live while on duty.
But I've seen so many cops do that, though, bro.
Her TikTok account surfaced, and she came under investigation. Her colleagues felt the videos were inappropriate and embarrassing. The officer, named Shelby Abramson, was suspended from.
Well, she don't got no job there. We know where she can get a job at.
For online retailers. With our powerful automation tools,
her job for
in the
disobeying her
kitchen. I'm talking about getting
unbecoming
her a
conduct.
job in the
She
kitchen,
claims
bro.
the
Her natural
suspension came
habitat.
because of the
What
explicit
was y'all
lyrics in
talking
one
about?
of the videos.
Abramson has been creating TikTok videos of herself in uniform since shortly
Yeah,
after she was hired by the
yeah. Go
agency
ahead,
less than 2 years
Detain
ago.
me.
Those TikTok videos have earned her 80,000 followers. According to this internal report, although most of the videos Deputy Abramson posted were benign, some of the audio tracks
Do that shit
contain
even
foul
matter, bro?
language and sexually explicit
Oh,
lyrics.
who cares?
However, it seems she didn't learn her lesson. Or did she? Orange County Sheriff's Office does not allow employees to engage in social media activity that could negatively affect the public perception of the agency and directs employees to refrain from posting agency logos, uniforms, or similar identifying items on personal social media pages. Even so, she continued making videos, although as she claims off-duty. This is what she had to say about her suspension.
Okay, so I just kind of want to address that comment right there because that's not the first one that I've recently seen going around. So here we go. Okay, so regarding that, yes, I did get in trouble. Yes, I got suspended, but it was not for doing them on duty. Most of my videos were not done on duty whatsoever, and if it was done in a school, it was done either prior to kids getting there or after kids has already left the campus where I still need to actually be present on campus. My investigation and the reason why I got
we don't
Degrade
care.
human beings and not just bad guys by claim that she
shit.
only wanted with a Deputy Adam, and rightfully so. This is Federal Way Police Department officer Brianna
I've seen her
Strauss,
face
and she decided
before.
to make a smug public service announcement to all the drivers out there. Take a look at this.
PSA to everyone out there. I'm speaking for myself, but I'm probably speaking for a large majority of other officers out there.
No, you're
If
not.
we're driving on the freeway in our police car, get the out of the way. Get the out of the way. If you merge and we follow behind you and we merge too, you're probably in trouble. Best way to find that out is get the out of the way. I can go 90 miles an hour. You can't. You can't do that. So get the out of the way. If us officers stay behind you long enough, we can find a reason to pull you over.
Find a reason.
So you might as well get
That's
the out of
exactly
the
why
way.
we don't feel safe, bro. Cause of dumb nuts like her, bro.
Super simple. That's all. You're welcome.
Jeez, can she be more cringy? First of all, her entire
No
demeanor
cap.
is pompous and authoritative. She acts like
goddamn
she's better
peanut
than
head.
everyone else and has more rights than everyone else
On my
just
soul.
because she has a badge and drives a
Hey,
cop
look,
car. That's the
if
top
I was
reason
if I was
people
the whip
don't like
behind
cops,
by
and she's
if
blatantly
I was the whip
rubbing it
in front of her,
faces.
she was
That
behind
the
me.
point of this
You know what I'm
public service
saying?
announcement. And
Yeah,
even worse, she
yeah.
got suspended for only one shift. On the other hand, Deputy Abramson
Straight tail lights,
was
bro. I'm
suspended
not
for 3
pulling over.
weeks on account of her bubbly dancing. Which one do you think was worse? Speaking of bubbly girls flaunting their beauty and charm, let's hop over to Myrtle Beach in South Carolina, where professional acrobat Samantha Panda was placed in handcuffs after a Karen at the beach reported her bikini. Her friends got involved and
She a police
started
officer?
filming and questioning the officers.
Oh no, that's somebody different.
Sam, just relax. Just relax.
Just relax, yeah. We got you detained because you're at the beach with a baby suit. So you're gonna have to sit back and relax.
Right now, okay?
Nigga named K Dick. Oh my god, bro. What?
How was she just acting in your eyes? That's all I want to see. I just want to. No, she didn't say that. She asked you. She asked you if she wants, if you can show her the penal code that says, or the law that says.
And you said no.
You know these niggas bored as hell, bro. And they definitely feel like they got the authority to do stuff like that, bro. To harass people. Like, y'all be bored, bro. I ain't gonna lie though. Like, cops be having a lot of free time on their hands. It's like they probably be really like, I feel like a lot of stuff they do is out of boredom, bro. For real.
We're not going anywhere. You're not going to what?
Like, imagine how much idle time cops have, bro.
So
you know what I'm saying? You gonna get sick of that. You gonna be ready to jump on some anything happen. You gonna be ready to jump on some action.
Okay, absolutely.
The officers escorted the ladies and their friends
But that
to the
still
police
don't give you a
vehicle
right to,
and
you know what I'm
proceed
saying,
to show
harass
the
people,
ordinance.
though. I
Yet
just
they
don't
failed
get
to
it.
acknowledge
Mr.
their own
Dickhead.
stupidity. The ordinance clearly says, and I quote, "It shall be unlawful for any person to appear in the nude on any public beach, beach access to the public waters, or any public property in the view of the public."
She's not nude though.
I'm not
So
nude.
nobody's nude. There's nobody nude right now.
I'm not nude.
You're in a thong.
A thong.
Thong is not nude. All right. An anus, a vagina are nude. All right. Just an anus and a
She
vagina.
look like she double jointed. Look like she can really get up out the cuffs if she really wanted to.
Okay. All right.
See, if it was a black girl, she would have already been in the back of the car on the way to the precinct, man.
Sexually explicit manner. No, I'm serious.
Ain't there, or isn't there nude beaches anyway?
You put me in handcuffs for being in a thong.
Who cares,
As long
bro?
as it's not in a sexually explicit manner, and there's no sexually.
How many people wear thongs to the beach, bro? Like
Look at
that
the
ain't
other
nothing.
officer scrolling through the manual,
Yeah, he trying to find
looking
something.
for a way out.
Yeah.
This is one of the dumbest things I've ever seen. Prior to
Nigga looking
deciding
at the
to
code
place
of
a young woman
conduct.
in handcuffs, did it not occur to them that
Under
in the
section
21st century,
C8,
wearing a thong
B42.
is probably not considered nudity? Maybe they should have consulted the manual in depth before taking actions like depriving someone of their freedom. He even asked the guy this.
I just read it.
Okay, nude. In the nude, this is not considered nudity. There is clothing covering their private parts.
You know what anatomical areas are?
I do know what anatomical areas are.
Expression of the buttocks.
No, it's not. Okay, well then.
So what's the difference?
There's other girls that have their cheeks exposed. So do the same thing to them.
Exactly,
Go put
bro.
them in handcuffs. It's simple.
And he can't do that, otherwise he'd be
Just
arresting
because-
everybody at the
just
beach,
because
bro.
she
Look at him, look at his
has a
face,
bikini
bro.
that
Look at
is
K Dick. He don't know what to
appealing
do.
Does not mean that she's in the wrong.
He probably think he
There
look
are other
hard as hell with
bikinis.
them glasses
Like, look,
on.
I can see her butt cheeks.
Every bikini on this beach shows your butt. That's why your butt is not illegal. Nothing in there says thong. Any quote unquote private parts are not uncovered. Or, yeah, none of our private parts are uncovered.
Where does it say? It doesn't
A
say that. It
bikini.
says-
What do you say? You said bikini thong?
Where does it say? It doesn't say that. It says nudity.
I'm not nude.
There's no nudity going
Like,
on.
who really need the police on the beach though? Like, you see what I'm
Other
saying?
officers
Like, you
face.
just like
He knows
a
their
lot of
beat.
times, bro.
He's
Like, bro,
praying
they
that his
have nothing
partner
to
can
do,
muster
bro.
up
So
something
they
from
gotta
the
troll.
rowboat,
They gotta
but hopes for
harass,
that
bro.
are slowly fading away.
And they bringing up
The
more
girl's male
officers,
friend
bro.
must have noticed that look, as he decided to heat things up. And Acrobat Panda over here is about to make it weird.
Can we have names and badge numbers, please?
Oh God. Starting with you, Mr. Dickhead.
Actually, it's Guy's ex-fiance.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, she pierced my nipples.
And then badge number?
359. Officer Dick 368.
What's your first name?
Kyle.
Kyle Dick.
Okay.
Cool.
I know. Sam, Panda, Zach, Rafi, Kyle, Dick. This has to be made up, right? Only it isn't. It's all too real, but weird names aside, the cause for all this is Myrtle Beach's
it gotta be made
controversial
up.
code, which, believe it or not, currently does state that thong bathing suits are not allowed on the beach or in public. Perhaps it's a newer code that attempts to be more precise, or it's just that these two cops are too dumb to find the clause in their code. However, code or not, arresting someone because they're wearing a thong is ridiculous, and it could have been conducted in a peaceful manner. But Officer Dick is about to escalate things even further, and Officer Raffi has a problem with nipples on Panda's friend.
Oh snap!
Why? Because you don't like the way we're dressed?
Okay.
You know he would get on that. He definitely not that.
Can someone grab our stuff? It's like my phone's over there. They are covered. This is not the shirt.
No.
Cover this shirt to the beach.
Again, I'm talking to her.
Okay, I understand you're talking to her, but
You need to go over there.
You said you need to go
I'm
over
on a
there.
public beach. I'm on a public beach.
No, he does not.
Look, we have our social distance. We have our social distance.
He does not. It's just uncomfortable.
Kyle trying to get a hold of the situation. They do look like some mall cops, bro. Like, bro, who gave these guys a badge, bro? Hey, if that's the case, I could do the same. I could get out there and do this, bro. Anybody could do this, bro.
You have no
Ain't nothing
right.
special about this, bro. You protect and serve. What are you doing? You look like you're a rascal.
You literally told me that it's nudity, and I'm not gay.
because of the way you're acting.
If you're telling us that we're dressed inappropriately for the beach, and we say, okay, we'll go home, can we just go home? I'm so uncomfortable. Like, I just want to go home.
Soon, another officer arrives at the scene. After a brief consultation with Officer Raffi,
do you need that many
girls
officers?
And engages in conversation to learn
better
more
be the,
about their side of the story. It seems that this conundrum lies in the vague Myrtle Beach Code, which can obviously be interpreted in various ways.
What's the difference between a thong and a bikini, bro? Like they damn near the same, bro.
Put me in cuffs immediately.
Cause you could just.
And then after that, they brought me over here, showed me their.
Let your cheek eat the bikini up. But it could be the same thing as a thong.
Jimmy Jam.
Jimmy Jam, yeah. So.
Geez, here we go with the weird names again. Jimmy Jam is actually John, one of Panda's friends, but there's not much he can do over the phone. The argument continues back and forth, pretty much the same way it did earlier, but at least this officer has the common sense to order Dick to remove the handcuffs. He then goes to his car to have a better look at the code on his computer and explains that thongs that reveal the majority of the butt cheeks, as well as tops that reveal nipples, are not acceptable.
Well, here's the thing.
Who called the police on them?
The butt is hanging out. Yes, that is a violation of our city ordinance, which I've clearly told you.
Are you going to address? I'm just curious.
Well, listen, they're in bathing suits that are covering up majority of their behinds or whatever.
No, but they're not though. Like they might be an inch more than mine.
Well, then you have to put on something. You cannot have a thong on just exposed.
But why is there?
Well,
So
I don't
what's considered a thong? Because that's a Brazilian cut bikini.
We're not getting Brazilian
well, it does matter because if I'm gonna go buy a bikini, I would like to know if I can wear it.
But our ordinance just says butt knots. That's all.
Okay, so then
So
that's
why are you making a big deal about that, then, bro?
Obviously, this topic raises a lot of ethical issues. How much of a buttock can be seen?
Yeah,
Who
that's
measures
stupid.
this?
Yeah,
Should we free the nipple or not? Will be the judge of what's appropriate and what's not. It's not an issue that can be solved with a vague manual because it directly affects people's freedom to express themselves. Sam Panda took to Facebook in the following days to express how appalled she was at this. I love dogs, and I'm of the firm belief that there are no bad dogs, just bad owners. In the case of Jadarius Rose, a dumb canine operator released the dog on the defenseless man, even though he was
dog don't even know where they going, bro.
Rose was a truck driver.
That's sad,
even
man.
though he was 23 years old at the time, he looked like a kid, and in that situation, he acted like a kid. The incident started when a police officer decided to pull him over for a missing mud flap. Rose stopped at first, but then kept going, so the cop called for backup and engaged in pursuit. This is the moment he pulled over, but seeing the guns aimed at him, he continued driving. Notice the gun this officer's aiming with.
It's going to be close to the road. It's like county line. You'll see there's several,
We zooted like Scooby, man.
Take it off, bro. Good target.
Okay, I'm coming through.
Damn, they need all that. Wait, what did he do? I missed it, bro. What did they say he did? Or why he getting pulled over?
It's like county line.
To pull him over, he acted like a kid. The incident started when a police officer decided to pull him over for a mud flap. Rose stopped at first, but then kept going, so the cop called for backup and engaged in pursuit. This is the moment he pulled over, but seeing the guns aimed at him, he continued driving. Notice the gun this officer's aiming with.
It's going to be close to the road. Like county line. You'll see there's
Damn, I missed that again. Hold on. My bad, chat, bro.
Mud flap. Rose stopped at first. Started when a police officer decided to pull him over for a missing mud flap.
Yo,
Rose stopped at first.
They need
but
assault
then kept
rifles
going,
for
so the cop
mud
called
flaps.
for backup and engaged in pursuit. This is the moment he pulled over, but seeing the guns aimed at him, he continued driving.
Yeah, like, why you have to-
gun this officer's aiming with?
Yeah, like, what you doing, gang? I'd have drove out too, no cap.
It's like county line.
I'd have been all that would have been running through my mind on that very moment. It's like I'm black. That's it. I'm black. I'm black. Like, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's enough, bro. There's got to be some type of.
You just pull back out. Off again. 1959, just roll it back out.
I'm dead as hell. He think he finna get some. Man in the 18-wheeler
Now
Freightliner,
it
bro.
wasn't
He
a
was
high-speed
not going,
pursuit by
gang.
any stretch of the imagination.
Nah,
Thing
they got
is,
them
this
cop
kid had
cars,
done
though.
nothing wrong. It's just that when he pulled over and saw all the guns pointed at him, he got scared. He then actually called his mother and asked her what to do. She told him if he'd done nothing wrong, he should stop. But then he rolled down the windows and saw the guns again and did not feel safe at all. So instead of getting out, he continued driving and called 911, hoping they could help him. In case you think that's crazy, listen to this.
Cause I ain't trying to be white chalk, bro. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to be white chalk. So you feel me? I don't blame him, bro.
I was about to comply with them, but they all had their guns drawn out for whatever reason. It feels like they're trying to kill me.
You need to comply with them.
I mean, what was he expecting to hear from the operator?
Yeah.
This just goes to show how inexperienced and really afraid he was.
Yeah, that's true.
As the operator instructed him to obey the officers, Rose eventually did, but little did he know what was in store for him. Notice there's a bunch of law enforcement vehicles, including Ohio State Highway Patrol and the Sheriff's Office. And that's when this happened.
That's a dog! Come to me! You don't want bit!
I'ma get big. Shit, he got his hands up.
Do not let them, don't release the dog.
They said don't release the
Do not
dog.
release the dog with his hands up. Do not release the dog with his
Who
hands
is that?
up.
Is that the
Do not release the dog.
What they doing, bro? Who is that? The chief operator, or what's it called? The one that's in charge of the whole operation?
Do not release the dog with his hands up.
He's saying
Do
don't.
not release the
What they
dog.
doing, bro?
With his hands up, don't. Do not get the dog off of it.
Why are y'all just standing there letting him? Bro, this seemed like a setup, bro.
Do not release the dog.
Bro, they just talking about something. Don't release the dog, but y'all all standing there, bro. The dog don't even know where it's going, bro. Who trained this K9, bro? That K9 probably finna get put down for the simple fact.
As you can imagine, horrific wails ensue from the young driver, pleading for the officers to get the dog off of him. However,
this right here is the exact reason why folks don't be scared to pull over, bro. Like when they see stuff like this, bro, they see, and like the kid being scared, bro. This just confirmed every bit of reason things that he's scared of, because his first time getting pulled. Well, I don't know if it's his first time getting pulled over, but let's just say this is his first time getting pulled over, bro. He, you know what I'm saying, inexperienced, don't know what's going on, bro. He get out the car already shitting bricks because they got guns pointing at him. He get out the car, hands up, bro. That's still not enough, bro. That's still, bro. Like, what do we need to do, bro? As black, bro, the black community, bro. Like, bro, like, what do we need to do, bro? Like, do I need to just like baptize myself in some white paint, bro, and then raise my hands up? Like, what's the deal? Now this dog gotta get put down, and this guy finna get, bro, he's traumatized, bro.
the dog does what he was trained to do and does not let go that easily. At this point, the dog still does not let go.
Look at
And
her.
you can see the female
What are you
officer
doing, bro?
cover her face in disbelief. Even when the dog is finally off, the kid continues screaming, most likely out of shock more than just the pain. And all the officers seem to be taken aback by what just transpired. And this young man's
Y'all,
ordeal
no
isn't
one
over
cared.
yet.
None of y'all cared, bro. Y'all all stood there. No one was speaking up. No one, bro. Y'all all pussy, bro.
Yeah. Was I not loud enough?
Clown.
You said it 3-4 moments.
You said, was I not loud enough? I guess not, bro. You was just standing there, gang. Like, if you was really like on some, I gotta clap down, stop this, bro. Like, you could have done that, but you weren't. You really didn't care, bro.
But then we have
Don't let the dog get on. Whispering and shit.
32 right lane.
They have one in route.
County is already
Bro, don't touch my left arm, bro. You just let the dog bite me. Why would you touch my left arm?
What happened to it? He got a flat. He must have hit some spikes or something. All of this over a mud flat, bro. Like you got people out here catch up. Like you got people out here in real life catch up bodies, bro. You got all these cop cars, bro. Like you got criminals out here, bro, having a good time, bro. Like you got the whole precinct down here for one dude over a mud flat, bro. Like
don't even touch it while I got handcuffs on. Y'all just making it worse.
bro. United States landed the free. Ohio State Patrol.
Yes, you are. Look, they're grabbing my shorts.
We're trying to wrap you up.
I don't need it wrapped up right now.
Yeah, not no handcuffs.
The
You
bearded
don't.
man you just saw here was Ryan Speakman, the canine handler who let the dog loose.
Oh, get him out of here!
Slipped loose.
Get him out of
The
here,
video clearly
man.
shows the young driver kneeling with his hands up when the dog
it's like
runs
he
the
didn't
other way.
even know,
The
like,
video clearly shows the young driver kneeling with his hands up when the dog runs the other way. Then his handler yells at him, frantically pointing at the unarmed suspect who seems to be surrendering. This certainly brings
That's
up
sad,
some
bro.
terrible images from our past. And
They
it's
did
not
George
clear
Floyd,
what
my man,
Speakman
bro.
was thinking at the time, as he failed to comment. He was fired
At least
from
he not
the
dead,
Silverville
though.
PD because he did not meet the standards and expectations we hold for our police officers. We'll come back to this. Now let's see what Rose and his lawyer have to say after a dimwit journalist asked him if the cop firing is enough to make things right.
Nigga, what?
The police released.
Nigga, defund the whole precinct, bro.
Is that enough for you?
I just hope you don't have time.
Look how you look. He said, "You're like, you seriously asking me this question?" You're like, bro. Who? You asking me that question? Hold on.
I just hope you don't have time.
I'm sorry,
Oh, that's
Ben.
so
if you could
fucked
answer that
up.
question.
Yeah, Tom, I certainly think it doesn't
That don't fix
remove
nothing.
the trauma
Exactly.
and the physical injuries suffered by Jadarius, who
Bro,
was on his
getting
knees,
bit by a
put
dog
his
is
hands in the
crazy.
air,
I
which
ain't
is the
gonna lie.
universal sign of surrender. What more
Like
can a
that,
black
he just gnawing on your
person
shit,
do
bro.
to say that
I know y'all see y'all dog, how y'all dog do them chew toys and them them bones y'all be giving them. To imagine what they would do with your flesh, bro.
over and he had an assault weapon pointed at him. He called 911, Tom, saying, "I'm afraid they're gonna kill me."
Oh yeah, and they best believe they probably would kill you, bro.
People in America when the police pull them over.
That's right.
Jadarius is being represented by Ben Crump, the
All right.
famous civil rights attorney who's previously represented Randy Cox, Ajike Owens, and the family of George Floyd. In the interview, Rose said that when the dog was biting him, he was terrified and he thought he was going to die. The pain was real and he was screaming because he just didn't want to die. He also said that he couldn't even see what the officers were doing because he was so scared of the dog that was ripping into his arm.
You gonna stand up on your feet or you gonna sit on your butt? EMS is
I don't know what you gonna let me do.
I'm gonna let you do. I'm gonna let you either sit or stand. As long as you ain't gonna do nothing stupid.
I'm gonna do something stupid
Just
with hands.
have him set up, Tyler.
And you still
Let him set up.
It's too late for that.
Man, in the doobie too, bro. You messing up the 360s, my man swimming, bro, spinning. Y'all over here messing shit up, bro. He trying to get right, bro. You on there making quick bread. Hey, y'all trying to make some quick money, y'all not quick, but if y'all trying to make some good money and you're not necessarily like one to go to school and stuff like that, bro, like college and stuff, then you could probably apply and get your CDL, bro. I heard them folks truckers be making bread, bro, but you just gotta be okay with driving all day and being on the road majority of, you know what I'm saying, your time. But if you cool with being on the road 16, 18 hours every day, that's an easy bread,
It's
bro.
understandable that after such a shock, Rose just wants some room to breathe. As for Officer Ryan Speakman, the Ohio Patrolmen's Benevolent Association has filed a grievance on behalf of him. As it turns out,
bro.
the police department conducted an investigation.
My mans need to
into the
get
incident,
fired,
and
bro.
a use of force review board determined that the agency's policy for the use of canines was followed in the apprehension and arrest. Really? I'd like to see the policy that says officers are supposed to unleash dogs on defenseless, unarmed suspects. What do you think? Should Speakman's termination be rescinded? Should he be paid and reimbursed for all lost wages, seniority, and benefits lost resulting from his firing? And his employee record expunged of his termination history? Let me know what you think of that in the comments below.
He don't need
I
to be
bet that
working
last clip
for
got your blood rushing.
Oh God,
so, since we're all amped up and ready for action, let's follow a couple of officers as they bravely break down the door to an apartment where an intoxicated man was causing a scene and apparently having a mental breakdown while throwing things out of the window.
But why they always got the guns just like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
open the door! We're coming in!
Like, I get precaution, bro, but like, bro, imagine you open the door, bro. You just had a hissy fit. You open the door and you got shotties in your face. You gonna be like,
open the door! We're kicking the door! Yeah, police!
but I kicked that bitch down. What is it? What man in there? Is he in there?
Come in!
Now this looks a little drastic, doesn't it?
Hell yeah, they just broke in the nigga house.
Several reports. One said that the man was hanging out of the window.
Cappers.
Said that the suspect was trying to push someone out the window.
Folks
so
always,
it's perhaps
folks always
justified
lying,
that
bro.
these officers would break the door with guns drawn, even without a warrant, if they feared for the
Why do I have a feeling
However,
like that did
pretty
not
soon
happen
they
at all,
realized
bro?
that there's no broken window and there's no suspect. I mean, there wasn't even any mess on the street, but they failed to realize that. Meanwhile, the woman in the apartment
How
is
do you
taking
fail
a
to
bath,
realize
so
that?
she doesn't even hear the cops shouting until they're already inside the apartment.
Bro, imagine. Like, what the? What are you? Yeah, like what? Like, bro. Oh my God, I'll be so heated, bro.
Who else is in here?
Bro, that's crazy.
Why?
Yeah, like, why are you in here? And who reported that, bro? Like, y'all niggas need to go knocking on the whoever filed that report.
Broken window.
Oh, now she
The reason why
traumatized,
there's
booty
no
bone
broken
naked,
window
bro.
is that the cops did not just miss the apartment; they missed the entire
Floor.
building. The
Oh,
dispatcher
building.
said that the incident was at 3028 First Avenue, but these cops decided to go to 3016 First Avenue, which was half a block away from the actual location. But it takes some time until they realize their mistake.
Bro, that's so fucked. Can they get in trouble? Can they get in trouble for stuff like this, bro? God, I know they gotta feel so fucking stupid. Yeah, bro, that's right.
Better late than never. Cops are now certain that they're at the wrong place.
Oh my God,
In reality,
bro.
they barged
All
into
the guns
apartment
out, all
of a
that out.
45-year-old therapist named Elizabeth Wren.
Nah, she
Instead
gonna
of
need
apprehending
therapy.
the suspect,
Ain't that some
they
shit,
were
man?
now faced with a sobbing, shaking, traumatized woman.
This is the wrong address. This is the wrong address. Man, we gotta call this someone to jump out the window, okay?
Bro, it's nothing you could tell her.
Trapped.
Like, right?
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, are you kidding,
Oh
bro?
my God. Oh my God.
The officers then try to explain themselves, but
White
little
women
good
definitely
that
know how to
does.
be dramatic,
Imagine
though.
if someone
I
burst
mean,
into
nah,
your
I do,
house while
I
you're
get
in
it,
the
bro. I
shower
don't know.
and
She not
held you at
acting. I
gunpoint.
don't know what I'm talking
It
about,
must
bro.
have
I
been
get it,
scary,
bro. Like,
and she must have
but it's
felt like her
golly,
rights as well as her
probably
privacy were
violated.
violated.
Yeah,
Not to
I
mention,
get
she
it.
could have been shot by a trigger-happy cop.
True.
Now she's standing in the hallway, probably half naked.
True. Okay. Let me back up. Let me back up.
Kidding me? Oh my God.
That's sad though, bro. That's sad though, for real. I mean, she is really hurt by that, bro. Like,
This is exactly what's happening. Someone's being thrown out of a window right now. It's in this building or the other building, and it's in 404. We contacted you. We knocked down the seal police officers. They said
and we
that
just
you were
bust
the
down
victim
that
of the
hoe.
crime, and you said-
We bust down that door. You wasn't answering.
I didn't know who the was at my door.
I know. I'm sorry
I
about
didn't hear
that.
you say Seattle police. I didn't hear that at all. I heard open the door, and I was like, who is this? And I did not hear Seattle police
I'm
at
sorry.
all.
She is mad.
Answered the door, okay?
I understand.
I did not hear Seattle police at all.
I'm sorry about that. We thought that you were the victim and you were being held captive inside of
I mean, bro,
right now,
she is.
Someone else about to have a window, so they're gonna go do that. We're gonna have a supervisor come in and we'll talk to you through that. I understand it's very, very jarring. I'm so sorry that this happened.
That's it.
Okay. It was incredibly dumb to go into the wrong building, right?
Like
This cop
you know,
handled
if
the
you want to break
situation
down
quite
the
professionally.
door, bro, like
He could have
you
just
gotta
said
know
sorry
for
and
sure
stormed
that's
out
the
of
right
there
place,
and
bro.
let the
Like,
supervisor
how do you mess
deal
that
with
up,
it.
bro?
But he
That's
stuck
like a
around,
rookie mistake,
explained
bro.
the situation in more detail, and tried to calm the woman down. He even apologized multiple times, so that part was handled properly, and considering the circumstances, they were authorized to enter the apartment. Just not that one. Elizabeth Wren is, of course, suing the city of Seattle.
The Seattle Police Department is getting sued after breaking down the front door and charging into the wrong apartment. The woman who lived there claims she's still traumatized from that day
I
3
bet.
years ago.
3
Tonight,
years ago,
King
wow.
spoke with her attorney.
And it was all
Imagine you being a therapist, you trying to help
Wren
people with
was
their
getting
trauma,
ready to take
and
a
the
bath
bitch that you
when
trying to
police
heal and help
suddenly
people from their
entered her
trauma, you get
apartment.
trauma.
She realized how
It's
close
crazy,
she came
bro.
to losing her own life.
She really did. They could have
For
just
no
fired
reason.
on her.
She
for-
had a teapot in her hand, a metal teapot. Well, what if she had grabbed a kitchen knife? What if she had grabbed anything else that the police would have construed as a weapon?
Let us know what you think in the comments below. Thanks for being here, and keep a lookout for the next hidden file.
Man. Yo, that was crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Crazy. Yo, that was crazy, bro. That was crazy for sure. What the freak? Anyways. Alright, man. Yo, that was the video for today, man. That was a little reaction video. You know what I'm saying, bro? Yo, that stuff actually got me heated, bro. That's all, like, all that stuff that that happened in that video, bro. Like, it made me not want to fuck with the police that much more, bro. And I know it's not all cops, bro. I know there's some really good, you know, seeing good cops out there who's protecting and actually doing their job and serving the community. However, you know, I think there's a lot that's not doing that, and sometimes the bad might outweigh the good, you know, when it comes to these officers and shit, bro. But let me know if y'all enjoyed that video, this reaction, bro. I got more reactions coming on the channel, so make sure y'all stay tuned. It's Boogie, and I'm out.